Welcome back to Talking Tens on 93.7 FM The Ticket. I'm your host, Kinsey, and I'm here with my co-host, Michaela. And before we get going, you can text the hotline at 402-464-5685. I'm just loving the setup that I have here right now.
Currently all twisted around with her foot up. Not even in the chair. It's on the backrest of the chair.
Back. We're elevating. Yes.
So, how's that been going, though?
You know, I would love to say that it's been easy, but that would be the farthest from the truth, honestly. The foot that I had surgery on, honestly, is doing pretty good. Like, all I'm working on right now is just like up and down range of motion. I can't do any side to side. I obviously can't put any weight on it or anything yet, and not until about another 5 weeks. But my other leg is just, it's not doing great. Let me just say that. Not doing great. My knee, very swollen. My ankle, rolled it yesterday. So
She's
a little bit of a struggle.
She's just kind of going downhill at this moment.
Yeah, staying positive though, always.
So, Roby and I, because you were talking about hopping around and stuff, we went and got our cap and gowns last
Wednesday.
And let me tell you, trying to find parking that was close enough for her.
Impossible, actually, because we didn't even find an actual spot.
No, luckily they were super nice where we got the cap and gown at, and they let me park right on the outside. But I felt so bad because I think we looped around
3 times.
Yeah, and I felt so bad because I was like, I don't know if there's anywhere close where you won't have to kill yourself to go so far.
Yeah. I mean, the crutching isn't that bad. It's just kind of more so annoying.
I was gonna say, are your armpits sore?
Well, it depends. If I'm crutching for a long time, then yeah. But most of the pain in my left leg has just come from when I'm constantly hopping.
I just would love to point out that Kinsey Roby has lost her dog in the sense that DP is not going to let her go. Sorry, that was super random, but DP just walked in here with Kinsey's dog in his jacket.
We love it. She's a fan favorite. Everybody loves her.
Kid you not.
She's everybody's.
That should be your party trick.
Everybody's dog.
Just bring your dog in anywhere you go. And
yeah, maybe when I can walk again, it'll be a little easier.
Man. But has has having her around helped you?
Honestly, yes, because it does keep me on a schedule. This is gonna sound kind of bad, but if I didn't have her, I would just probably lay in bed all day. I don't have much else to do.
No, I think, but I think that's reasonable though, just because that's exactly how I am. I mean, my cats don't need me except for the fact that they need shelter. But Dixie needs to be let out and walked and played with and stuff like that. I mean, not that cats don't, but obviously she's needed to do that. So it's definitely I can see it in you though, that it makes you a lot more happy, which is
for sure
really good to see how on my end.
It's more love.
Trust me, I almost took her.
This is more love. Look at her. She's comfortable now.
She's had so many visitors.
She's in the pouch. She's covered. She's good. She's in the pouch.
Yeah. Sorry, Robe. DP took the dog.
No, I'll just be your forever pup sitter. Whenever you need it, you can bring.
Oh my gosh, there's something in my eye.
Oh. What's in your eye?
Sorry. I don't. Roby's over here destructing everything. She almost took my headphones off with her boot.
I can't help that I have to sit from the side, and the boot is just.
She is.
Yes. It's my hand good.
Yeah. Do we really think she looks like a beagle though?
The spots will tell you.
I mean, I've had wiener dogs, but I thought
they told me no, what would they call it? I don't remember. I would have to go back and look. But she's a dachshund.
More love.
Oh man. Oh, there's something in my eye. I'm really struggling.
I'm sorry, that's tough.
I went on a picnic today.
Nice. Where at?
Holmes Lake. But I think
It was a nice day to go.
yeah, it was until I think my boyfriend and I lasted maybe 30 minutes sitting outside.
Oh,
It just got a little
well,
cold.
Yeah.
But it must
true.
say a lot though because he's the one that wanted to get in the car, not me.
Mm.
So I think I survived a little
Well,
bit.
you do at least have proper attire. I mean, no
I
tank
changed
top.
I changed
and-
in the car.
Okay, well,
I changed in the car.
that's that's probably why.
Well, it was actually kind of cool though because we brought grapes
Hmm.
and Mo likes, you know, to make friends wherever we go. So he kept throwing them out the door to squirrels.
Hmm.
And the squirrel, he was like, I'm trying to get the squirrel's attention. And the squirrel would run. He would just sit there and eat it.
Oh my
And
gosh,
like just
that's
like on his
funny.
back feet and then just eat it. And then it was super cute. I got a video of it because there was one when he took it and it like rolled a little and he
Hmm.
stopped it and he covered it. The squirrel
The
did.
squirrel?
Yeah, covered it and like he was hiding it. It was kind of weird.
That's funny.
It was cute though.
Nice.
So
So,
what's up? I know it's like hard because we don't have
Um,
like
well, we went to Night at the Lead last night, which is the athletic, what do you call it? Like award ceremony? Yeah.
yeah.
So every student athlete is invited, and I mean parents are welcome too, but
Is okay, also is that the first year that parents have been allowed?
I think they always are. Well, okay, let me back up. Like I got invited to the dinner beforehand because I was nominated for an award, and so I got like a special thing to fill out for
Mhm.
my parents to come. But I think that they can just come with anyways.
I just never knew if that was like a thing because I feel like I've never really seen parents.
Yeah. Well, the last time we had one was sophomore year in
Isn't that
person
crazy?
because junior year and then last year it was
Was it
over,
online?
yeah, online because of COVID.
Yeah. It was really cool to see. A lot of the correct me if I'm wrong, a lot of the awards that were given out, besides like the female and the male like athlete of the year, were like volunteering and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Which was like super cool to like to see just how like Nebraska athletics opens up a door for
Mhm.
us to be able to kind of like give back. I know
Yeah, and
like
like really encourages that.
yeah, and like our team it's pretty like it's not written in the rules basically, but
Mhm.
we make it a big deal for our team to do a certain amount of like volunteering
Outreach events.
trips, yeah. And we get recognized as a team for that. And I thought that was really cool to be able to stand up and um like I said, be recognized. And it just shows that like we all put in the effort to give back. And I think it for me it's really nice to see and it's like super eye opening just like different occasions. I mean, we've done different things. One of my favorite ones was Boo at the Zoo, and literally all you do is just stand under a little tent
Yeah, it's it.
and just give candy out to little kids. But it's like it's just cute because like a lot of times they'll kind of go through and if you have like the gymnastics shirt or hoodie on or apparel, people will get the attention of like little
Yeah.
girls and they're like, I know who you are. And I don't know, it's definitely humbling, I would have to say.
Yeah, no, I agree. Also, because this year every single person on our team made the Tom Osborne Citizenship team, and in order to do that, you have to do 6 outreach events. So just to have the entire team make that was, I know, a goal we set at the beginning of the year. So it was
Well, and I think it's also one of those things
good to
that
cross off.
nobody is like against it. Like obviously
Oh
like it's
yeah,
volunteering, but like people are very willing to be like, okay, what's next?
yeah.
Um I know we tried to do things as a team. It was a little hard just because obviously
Not a lot of not opportunities, but like to have that many people. At
yeah.
least like the beginning of the year, it was still a little bit stricter than it is now as far as
Yeah.
like number wise and stuff like that.
Yeah. I know most of us, a good handful of us did Matt Talbot, which
Yeah,
was
that was a good
actually
one.
yeah, that one but it was not hard to see, but like I mean you're serving I don't know. It's I'm trying to figure out how I want to put it
Yeah,
into words.
yeah,
It's really that one's a really heartwarming one.
yeah. And just to see like how appreciative the
Yeah.
people are while you're there, like, and honestly, like so polite,
Yeah.
very just
Well, and I was gonna say they always like were in the back like serving, I mean, I give them a fruit cup and they always say thank you.
Yeah,
And
exactly.
it's just, I don't know. It was super sweet. There was a sweet, really sweet moment actually when one of our freshmen went over and prayed with one of the guys that she had
Like,
talked
yeah,
to.
throughout the line.
That one was really cute. Kind of, that one touched. It like brought tears to my eyes because it's just like, it's not even us like giving back. It's like you see the freshmen willing to like open up a little bit and seeing that it is more than just sport and seeing that it's more than just us. And I think
Yeah.
that's, it's like a lesson.
I
Yeah, I don't
agree.
know. It's
One of my favorite ones too is always the Husker Heroes one, which
yeah.
we haven't been able to do in a couple years, again because of COVID. But that one was always special because what we do for that is they invite what am I trying to say? Well, each team has like people from the team get to go out on the field and then
Because it's specifically for freshmen, right?
yeah, but I think they kind of extended it so
Yeah.
like other athletes can do it too if they want to. But then kids with disabilities get to come and they get to like interact with us and play a bunch of different games. So like I know in the past they had a bunch of different stations. Like one was I think like cheerleading, gymnastics, football, and then like
They had like a dancing station, I know was one.
yeah, and then just other little like games on the side, whether that was like the bouncy houses, stuff like that.
Yeah, I think it's definitely changed a
Basketball.
little bit, but there it somehow each sport kind of got incorporated
Yeah,
into it.
exactly.
That one was a really good one. I remember just like begging and pleading, like, can
Yeah.
we please go back?
Yeah.
I think what was super hard was like, especially during COVID. I mean, we all went through it, whether you were in sport or wherever you were at in the world. Like, it was hard for every single person. But I think us being on a schedule and being so used, okay, we need to have this and we need to volunteer and do this and do this and do that. And like not really getting to do those things in the community was really hard for me just because like, and then not having fans, like I guess that kind of like ties into it is like not being able to see faces and do stuff that we would have normally been able to do was really hard. So I think that's what made like being able to finally volunteer again in person a lot more special. Cause I remember we still had a mask mandate. So I don't remember if it was last semester. I went to an elementary school and maybe it was a middle school. I might have lied. It was one of like younger kids.
Yeah.
And I got to talk to them and it's like super interesting to kind of see like perspective of like how young kids are when they like want to do sports and stuff like that. So it's definitely, I really like the volunteering aspect of stuff. So I really applaud the athletic department for doing that because I think it like, I don't know, it makes you feel not better as a person, but it just makes you feel like
more connected
yeah,
almost.
Yeah.
Agreed.
So, and I guess tying this back, that's basically what the night at the lead was. And I think it's like that one's a really fun event for us to do because everybody got to get dressed up.
Yes, that was almost another like favorite part of mine was getting dressed up, honestly.
Yeah. I know. I was like sitting there, I was like, I don't know if I have a dress to wear. I don't know what to do. And then I like look back at like freshman and sophomore year, like what we wore, and I was like, oh no, this is not good. I'm not prepared. But I mean it ended up being a good night. But it was super it's like very odd to see like, I mean, you and I are sitting here sweatpants, bun up,
hair up.
and you know, relaxing clothes, but to see like not even just like teammates, but just like everybody.
Like some people I just like don't even recognize. I'm like, especially like teammates, like seeing them every single day with their hair up and then with their hair down. I'm like,
who are you?
Yeah, who is that?
But it's also nice too because we get to see faculty or like, I don't know, is that the right word?
Yeah,
oh, that just feels like so weird saying. But people who work with us, and I mean, they weren't like in ball gowns, but they were dressed up too, and I thought that was like super nice, and that one's always fun to go to. I can't like, it's just so weird to think that it's been 2 years since we've been able to do that.
It feels so much longer, honestly.
Yeah, I know. I was talking to one of the guy gymnasts, and he was like, it's like been since our freshman year, and I was like, has it been that long?
No, because we had it sophomore year.
Yeah, but
yeah,
it doesn't even feel like what, 3 years. No, this would have been 3. So we missed 2.
Two, something like that.
That's so weird.
But yeah, I do have a funny story from that one, though.
I don't think you've told me this whole story yet.
Okay, well, basically, I wanted to get pictures beforehand, but again, like I had the dinner to go to, and my parents were here, and just like time wise, we didn't necessarily have time. And so, um, a few of my diver friends, Hallie and Sarah, had texted me, and they wanted to take pictures after. And so, like, we met up. I think we were on the like second floor or something still, and I took my crutches just because I thought that would be easier than taking the scooter, just because there's so many people,
Yeah.
and like getting to a seat and stuff. I was like, crutches will just be the move.
This sounds stupid, but was there an elevator?
Yeah, there was.
Oh.
So I did get to take the elevator to get up to the
okay.
auditorium, but met up with Hallie and Sarah. We were taking pictures, of course. Girls being girls, the lighting wasn't great. Okay.
Well, and
So-
it was windy, so like outside.
No, we were
was,
inside.
But I'm saying like outside was not an
Oh,
option.
Yeah.
Mm.
Really?
I think it was windy. Like when I got there. So for reference, you had to be there earlier than I did.
Yeah.
But I think I got there around 7 or like. No, it was definitely 7.
Mm-hmm.
And like the program or event started at like 7:30. And when I walked in, I was a little chilly. It was a little cold.
Oh, yeah.
So I
Well,
rushed inside.
Anywho, we were just like in the hallway, and then we went over where the Husker banner thing was at.
Like when you go up the little stairs?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So we
so
went
photo op.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
We went right over there, and I feel like I'm a pro at hopping on my one leg at this point, and so I had handed, I think, my mom my crutches, and then I was, gonna hop over there to take the picture.
Were we hopping up the stairs at this point, or was
No.
level?
Level.
Okay.
We do need to make that clear. And just so everybody knows, I was wearing flats. Like
I was
a
gonna
sandal
ask.
with it, like, went all the way around my foot, all right? So hopping on one foot, what happens? My sandal gets caught on the ground.
Like the front of the sandal?
Yep.
Mm.
And instantly just down to the floor. My friend Sarah she said she caught me. I'm just gonna say, like, the whole ankle really did roll, and I was on the ground. So yeah, that was, I guess I can at least laugh now. A little painful.
You said this was after or before?
It was after.
Oh. So, I mean, were there like a lot of people around?
Thankfully, no. But still, there was like a decent amount, and I just, had to
That's
take
when
the
you just
L on
gotta-
that one. I stood back up, and I was like, I'm ready for the picture.
I
Let's
think
go.
I would have had to just lay there. Just
Honestly.
just kind of take a moment, just face to the ground like this is just what it has to be.
This is unfortunate.
That is just well, I mean, at least you weren't wearing heels.
Yeah, I would be in much worse shape.
Yeah, you were smart for that one. Well, shout out to Kinsey Davis because she ended up getting an award.
Mm-hmm. The Sam Foltz Hero 27 Leadership Award.
And that just has to do with just because she went above and beyond.
Yeah, above and beyond. Just somebody who really, like, again, goes above and beyond, giving back to the community, outreach, leadership, all of the above. And I can definitely say, like, she excelled in doing that this year and really stepped up. And I think because we fill out when we do our volunteering stuff, like in a Google sheet, and I mean, you could see her name on there definitely more than 6 times. Yeah. So well deserved.
And it was super cute too because she didn't even know.
Oh, she didn't?
I don't think so, because she was sitting right next to me when they called her name, and I go, "Did you know about that?" And she was like, "No."
See, I mean, they must have done it different last year, obviously, because it was online. But I think, I mean, I got an email last year, so I just assumed that she knew going into it.
Or maybe she just, anyway, I don't know. I thought it was like, it was cute.
No, that
for
is
the moment.
cute. Yeah.
Well, and then I thought every single year we've been here, obviously, besides the 2 COVID years, and we've had this night at the lead, Sam Folt's parents come.
Yeah.
And it's always such a touching situation. His mom still gets emotional about it. And it's really nice to see like how involved they still are, but how
they honor him too.
Right. And how like Nebraska is willing to honor such a big name, like you just said. And I didn't even know him, but I've only heard amazing things about him. And just to see that he was highly respected
Yeah.
to still have an award and stuff
Mhm.
named after him it's really cool, really touching. So
For sure. With that, we're going to take a break and we'll be back soon.
Check out and watch all of the Ticket weeknight shows live on the Sartor Heyman Jewelers video stream on Facebook, Twitch, and YouTube. This is Talkin' Tens on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com. In every office, there's two types of people. There are those who bring in bagels and those who eat the bagels that someone else brought in. Everybody likes the first person. Be that first person. Weekday mornings at 7:30, you have a chance to win a business box of bagels from Bagels & Joe. All you have to do is shut up, Sipple. 2 questions for you, 2 for Sip. Win and the bagels are yours. Lose, well, you don't want to lose.
You lost Monday. You lost Wednesday. You're a loser.
Shut up, Sipple. Weekday mornings at 7:30, brought to you by Bagels & Joe.
Mike Schaefer here for Trek CBD. Springtime is here, and that means you're outside more in nice weather and maybe even having garage parties with neighbors. The drink of this spring and summer isn't your typical seltzer. It's drinkable Delta 8. Yep, Trek CBD has drinkable Delta 8 seltzers with mango and lime flavors for 4-packs and 12-packs, coming in a variety of mango, watermelon, lime, and berry. They also have hemp-derived Delta 9 syrups to put in your beverages, and as always, the excellent Delta 8 gummies. Trek CBD, CBD done right.
The Home Builders Association of Lincoln and Bombers Garage are proud to sponsor this year's Cruisin' for the Trades car show on May 1st. It's the first major car show of the season, and they have 20 plus big trophies for muscle cars, old cars, classics, trucks and bikes, EVs, and anything in between. Register your car today at hbal.org and enter into as many categories as you wish for the show at SCC's campus at 88th and O. Proceeds from the event go to the Lincoln Home Builders Care Foundation to support careers in construction. Register today at hbal.org.
Hi, I'm Dr. Rob Rhodes, a Nebraska family practice physician. Are you or someone you love at risk of an opioid overdose? Get the free Opie Rescue app for your phone. Opie Rescue can guide you through the steps of how to respond to an opioid overdose. Be Opie ready. Download Opie Rescue today.
Paid for by the CDC. Sponsored by the Nebraska Department of Health and Human Services and aired in cooperation with the Nebraska Broadcasters Association and this station.
1 in 3 adults has prediabetes. 1 in 3. That means it could be you, your football buddy, your football buddy, or you, your best man, your worst man, you, your dog walker, your cat jogger. While 1 in 3 adults has prediabetes, with early diagnosis, prediabetes can be reversed. Take the risk test at doihaveprediabetes.org. That's doihaveprediabetes.org.
Wait, did they just say 1 in 3 adults has prediabetes? That's 33.33333% of adults. That means it could be me, my boss, or my boss's boss, or me, my favorite sister, or my other sister. That's 7 members of my 21-person romantic book club. Wait, the 1 in 3 could be me, my karaoke partner Carol, or my karaoke enemy Jeff. I'm going to take the risk test at doihaveprediabetes.org.
Brought to you by the Ad Council and its Prediabetes Awareness Partners.
At first, I was really nervous and intimidated to buy a ring. I wasn't sure what I was getting into.
My experience at Sartor Heyman was very easy. I felt like I walked out of Sartor Heyman with the ring that was going to make her go wow and say yes.
I love my ring. It is so beautiful.
I absolutely love my ring. I get compliments on it all the time. I always tell them Sartor Heyman.
Yeah, we would definitely recommend Sartor Heyman.
Yeah, it was great.
We're definitely coming back in the future. Sartor Heyman Jewelers, Lincoln and Grand Island. SartorHeyman.com.
Husker fans, your Nebraska softball team is competing for the 2022 Big Ten regular season title. There are 3 more chances to support your Huskers at home during Fan Appreciation Weekend, May 6th through the 8th. The team hosts Indiana in a 3-game series with giveaways each day. For more information on promotions, visit Huskers.com. Get your single game tickets now at Huskers.com/tickets or call 1-800-8-BIG-RED.
Here's to days spent roaming and to sleeping beneath the stars, to casting another line and letting time float by. From Shadron State Park to Indian Cave State Park and every recreation area, historical and state park in between. Here's to your adventures, your memories. Here's to going out and enjoying your Nebraska State Parks. Plan your next trip today at yournebraskaparks.org. Sponsored by Nebraska Game and Parks. Aired with the Nebraska Broadcasters Association and this station.
Fruitcakes are just for Christmas, right? Gosh, I feel sorry for you. I mean, what if we had done that with bacon? Bacon is only for breakfast. We'd never have bacon cheeseburgers. We'd never be able to save a salad by adding bacon bits. We'd never have Brinner. That's breakfast for dinner. Don't limit yourself. Fruitcakes for St. Patrick's Day. Fruitcakes for graduation. Fruitcakes for Thursday. Beatrice Bakery and Grandma's Fruitcakes are perfect for every occasion. Check them out in downtown Beatrice or online at beatricebakery.com. Welcome to our world of yum.
Sandhills Global is hiring. Check out sandhills.jobs for more information. Sandhills is looking to fill hundreds of new openings in sales, traveling support, software development, web design, and more. Sandhills has a professional culture and is fast-paced with a focus on growth, innovation, and leading-edge technologies. Career and internship opportunities are available at our global headquarters in Lincoln, Nebraska. Apply today at sandhills.jobs.
Back to Talkin' Tens with Michaela Curtis and Kinsey Roby on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
And welcome back. You look at me every time.
Yeah.
Every single time. I'm just going to sit here next time and just stare at you.
Well, then I guess the whole song will play now, then won't it? No,
Yeah.
not for me. You accepted that job.
I did not. You made me do it.
Well.
Every time. Intro, break.
I just don't
And
want
goodbyes.
to.
I believe in you. Well, our special guest is here.
Oh, look at you,
For all of our
puppy.
video watchers.
Did you have any other names besides Dixie?
Yeah. Stella. And Bella.
Oh my gosh.
And that was and Dakota.
No, that is too long. I'm so sorry.
Well, okay, I love the name.
Come here, Dakota. No.
She's sitting up. I love the name
It's
Coda.
because she doesn't know her name.
Yeah, we're learning.
She looks so miserable right now.
I know. I don't know why she's shaking. Maybe she's cold. But I like the name Coda, but my friend Sarah's name or dog's name is Coda, so
yeah.
I couldn't take that one.
Honestly, like I kind of find it hard figuring out names for pets.
Yeah.
Well, because like my cats already came named, obviously, since they were from like the Humane Society, so like they were already picked out. But then I was like sitting here, I was like, yeah, Daisy. I don't think so.
No.
I think it was Daisy and Dominic. Now it's Cleo and Tux.
I
Yeah.
like that though. I remember when you were deciding on Tux's name. I can't remember what the other option was,
Finn.
but oh yeah, and I was like, please no.
Well, okay. The reason why I said Finn is because I had, you guys probably know, I had 3 cats. But my first cat I had to end up giving away because he peed on everything. His name was Louis, so I wanted to keep it like, you know, the bougie names. And for reference, I wanted to name him Louis because I wanted a Louis Vuitton, and I ended up with a cat. So, I mean,
2 completely different things.
well,
We love
you know what?
that.
We have to settle. So I settled for a cat.
All right.
I mean, at this point, he's basically as much as one of those bags anyway. But, so yeah, so I wanted to do Finn for Findy, because like Louis and Findy.
I guess I didn't put 2 and 2 together on
Yeah.
that one.
Well, but I also think that Findy, I don't know. So I would have called him Finn.
Yeah.
But Tux is fine, I guess. He's a little brat. He eats my hair. Like, I know that sounds
So
like
does she.
she's a licker.
The bite marks on some of my shoes would say otherwise.
It's actually funny because I was over at your house, Saturday night?
Yeah.
And it's so funny because like I was just talking and there was a few people over. I was just talking and I happened to just like look around and there she goes just pulling a shoe.
Yeah.
And like her bone is literally just sitting right there too.
And let me just make it very
Unfazed.
clear. She does have toys. She has chew toys and bones. But
She said no.
you know, the stuff that she's not supposed to have is apparently more appealing.
Isn't it always? My cats like to eat boxes. Like literally I'll be sitting there and Tux is like on the side of a box and I'm like, are you kidding
What are
me?
you doing?
And then like I had just my mom had sent me something in the mail and you know like the stuffer like it's like paper or whatever.
Yeah.
They always put so much in there,
Mhm.
so like nothing moves around. And I had like taken that out, so it was like laying on the floor, and all I hear is crunch, and I look over, and he's like eating it, and I was like, "What are you doing?"
That's hilarious.
No, he's bad. He's bad. But Dixie's just chilling.
She is.
In
She
her lap.
loves to take naps.
No, honestly,
cuddle.
she's one of. I don't want to say like one of the best, but like probably one of the
pretty
best.
easy,
Yeah.
honestly.
She every time I go over there, I'm just sitting, and she'll just jump in my lap and just sit.
She's chill. I still want to get her one of those, like, I think you can get them at PetSmart, like the name tag things.
Yeah. Yeah, I
don't
think
know.
you can.
I remember doing that with like my old dog when I was little. So I don't know if they still do that. I would assume they do.
Are you talking about where you just put the name on it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you can do that.
Okay.
You're talking about Coco?
Yeah.
How? Okay.
Back in the day.
I'm pretty sure I know, but how old? Okay, for reference, who is Coco? How old?
Coco was my old wiener dog, and we got her when I was, I think, 5 years old. And
I met this dog.
I call her the, well, called, she did pass away, but I called her the living legend because she lived to be 17. And honestly, for any dog, that's pretty old, but for a wiener dog,
she moved pretty well.
that's a stretch. That's a little bit of a stretch. But one thing that was cool is Coco did have puppies at one point, and I believe that she had 8. Like, she had so many. They weren't full bred wiener dogs, they were like a mix. But yeah, she really.
Is that not normal for a wiener dog? 8?
No.
No.
They normally have like smaller litters.
Oh, see, I know nothing. My dog knowledge is not there.
But yeah, I mean, Coco definitely wasn't the brightest crayon in the box when it comes to dogs.
So
that's for sure.
Moving on, like after graduation, you're moving to Kansas.
Yep. Back home, baby.
I wasn't. So I wasn't, trying to throw you under the bus there. I was just saying, because your mom has 3 dogs now. 2?
Well, 2. With Dixie, it'll
Gotcha.
be 3.
And Dixie's already met the other dogs.
Yep.
And they're fine.
So far, I mean, the first couple days, when we first originally got her, like, I would say she was just scared in general.
Makes
but,
sense.
I mean, a couple days into it, she really, like, I guess, like, her personality really shined through. And no, all the dogs got along. They were all playing.
See, I mean, that makes it a lot easier, though.
Yeah.
But so, actually, I guess on the topic of school, I got to visit Greenville, where I'm working.
Oh yeah.
This past, I don't even know what day it is. Thursday, Friday, I left Saturday, but yeah, I got to visit it, and it was like, it's so weird because it was like I was on a visit for like where I was like when I came here for like my official visit. It was so weird to kind of be at a new place and being shown around. It was like, oh, this is where you'll be, or this is what we're doing. But it was actually like super interesting because I don't remember the last time like I went and like visited a college and was sat down with the head coach when I wasn't recruiting.
Yeah.
But it was really cool. Speaking of animals, it's so weird to say it, my boss, I guess.
Yeah.
He was telling me, so Greenville, their what is it? Not logo. Oh my gosh.
Mascot?
Yeah. Brain
Words are
fart today.
tough.
Yeah. Their mascot is the Panthers.
Mhm.
So he was telling me that, I don't know, I might be getting it mixed up if it's like during a meet or just like somewhere in general in the season or like before, at some point in time. He said that he really wants to get like partner with the Humane Society so that animals can get, for like people coming to watch, can get adopted. And I thought it was the cutest thing when he said that. And I know people are like kind of skeptical when it comes to black cats, just because the
like
rep
bad
they
luck
have
or whatever.
Yeah, the rep they have. I couldn't think of the word. He wants to kind of make it so people can adopt the black cats, but have little kids walk home and take home their own panthers. Like, obviously it's a cat and not a panther, but like, I don't know.
Oh, that'd be cute.
Yeah. So it's definitely, and like that is very much like down my alley because I
down the alley.
Well, I told him, I was like, you got to be real careful because I am.
You don't need any more.
See, the thing is, I am only allowed one animal in my apartment, and if I
Oh, yeah. So, yeah.
they're
They're the same one.
I don't know if I see a dog I like. I don't know, but it's hard for me because especially like seeing your dog, and my mom just got a new dog like last year or something like that. So like being around people who like I'm close with who have dogs, I'm like, I need it. I don't know how my cats would.
Ooh, yeah, how they would react to that.
But your dog, my cats are bigger than your dog.
Yeah.
So like if I did a dog like about that size, like I honestly
well, she's gonna get bigger though.
Yeah, but I'm just like, look how lazy she is.
She is not. She does not sit around all day.
Lazy in a good way, but like my cats are literally like the same way. Like if I'm sitting on the couch, they are
just
knocked out. Yeah. But if I'm like up and about, they are chung chung. So I just like if I do get an animal, it would definitely be not wiener dog size, but something small like that. But no, I think it's like super refreshing. I'm going to use the word refreshing just because I'm so used to Nebraska and Nebraska athletics and Nebraska gymnastics and everything. And so getting to see and be involved. And it was like, I don't know, I guess the younger me getting recruited and all of that. And he gave me a Greenville gymnastics shirt and I was so excited. Because I was like, I had looked everywhere online because I know
sometimes they're hard to find.
Well, yeah. So I was gonna say I looked online because a lot of the girls that have been recruited that I've been that I'll coach, like I've been kind of like looking at them on social media and stuff like that, and they all have like the Greenville gymnastics shirt, and I was like, where are you getting this at?
Where do I find that?
But yeah, no, he gave me one, and I was like super excited. So I can't wait to just kind of wear
that is
it.
exciting.
So it's definitely gonna be a little different for sure, just because like being from Georgia and being from like I'm going to use the word touristy area, coming to Lincoln, it's a little bit different unless it's like football day and stuff like that where it's like very exciting around here. To me, there's not a lot to do. I mean, I stick to what I know. And Greenville is a lot similar in the sense that there's not a lot going on.
Yeah.
So it's definitely going to be new.
Well, I mean, you're kind of used to it, I guess, being here.
Right. And that's why I was like, I don't know, I guess I'm trying to think of it as I'm oh my gosh, I'm very grateful. So I'm not complaining about anything. It's just hard when like you feel like, how I'm looking at it is I'm not going to have you guys. I'm not going to have like the people that I know.
Built in, 15 friends.
Yeah. So when I like get there, I'm going to know the guy's head coach and my head coach. And like that's about it. But so I mean, like that's like probably going to be like a really big struggle.
But I mean, for all of us that are graduating, that's similar boat. I mean, especially, like any student athlete kind of goes through that when you end up leaving wherever you go. Gotta learn to readjust.
Well, and I think that's why I'm just excited that I'm staying around the gymnastics world because that's my comfort zone.
Plus, I'm only a 3.5, 4 hour drive away.
Yeah,
that's come see each other.
Gonna happen.
It's like me driving back home.
Yeah,
from here,
and
which isn't honestly that isn't too bad.
I think, but that's what I'm saying. Like, I think that's kind of helping comfort me is knowing you're not in the same place, but like to be able to kind of like get out and like Kansas City or St. Louis. Like, I think when I'm in Greenville, St. Louis is, I might be wrong, but from what I saw, about an hour away.
Yeah,
where I'm at.
That's not bad.
So, which I mean is like roughly here to Omaha. So, I mean, there is adventure out there. It's just odd because, like, the gym isn't done yet. Because, like, when I went and looked at it, it was just bones.
Oh.
Yeah.
So, it's going to be a new facility?
It's brand new.
Wow.
Yeah. So, it was actually...
That's exciting. I didn't know that.
Yeah. So, I got to see... And it was kind of, like, similar to the experience
seeing
here.
Devaney.
Right. When our gym was being built, I got to see literally concrete hole where the...
Yeah, I was like, this is definitely not coming together.
I, like, looked at it and I was like...
okay.
We're gonna be in here. But then like obviously
no, it's cool to like see the whole process.
Well, and it's funny because it's in I might get this wrong, a Goodyear, which is like a car place. Like in the front is where they like sell stuff and the back is where they fix stuff. But it was like interesting how he like had this vision where he was like, this is gonna go here and this is gonna go here. And right now I'm literally seeing concrete walls and concrete floor. And he was like, and the ceiling is this. And I was like,
Okay.
I'm gonna try and imagine it, but it's super cool to see all of that. So
Yeah, definitely.
I guess it's my turn. Roby says that we're going to take a break, so we will be back in a few.
Check out and watch all of the Ticket weeknight shows live on the Sartor Heyman Jewelers video stream on Facebook, Twitch, and YouTube. This is Talkin' Tens on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Sandhills Global is hiring. Check out sandhills.jobs for more information. Sandhills is looking to fill hundreds of new openings in sales, traveling support, software development, web design, and more. Sandhills has a professional culture and is fast-paced with a focus on growth, innovation, and leading-edge technologies. Career and internship opportunities are available at our global headquarters in Lincoln, Nebraska. Apply today at sandhills.jobs.
Hi, Sean Callahan here of HuskerOnline.com, inviting you to join us here on 93.7 The Ticket every Saturday morning. Now in our new time, we're on from 8 to 9 with the weekly Husker Online radio show. We'll give you the latest in recruiting. We'll talk about what's going on with both football, basketball, and we'll probably share a few stories from the inside. It's every Saturday morning right here on 93.7 The Ticket. It's the Husker Online radio show from 8 to 9 a.m.
Shopping for insurance can be a tedious and frustrating task, but the agents at Brokers Insurance Agency will do the work for you. They have partnered with over 20 of the best insurance carriers in the nation, which allows them to do the shopping all for you. Whether you're looking for business insurance or employee benefits for your company, or you're looking to save money on your home and auto insurance, Brokers Insurance Agency has the agents and solutions to help meet your goals. Call 402-420-5353 or email staff at brokersinsuranceNE.com.
At first, I was really nervous and intimidated to buy a ring. I wasn't sure what I was getting into.
My experience at Sartor Heyman was very easy. I felt like I walked out of Sartor Heyman with the ring that was going to make her go wow and say yes.
I love my ring. It is so beautiful.
I absolutely love my ring. I get compliments on it all the time. I always tell them Sartor Heyman.
Yeah, we would definitely recommend Sartor Heyman.
Yeah, it was great.
We're definitely coming back.
Sauter Heyman Jewelers, Lincoln and Grand Island. SauterHeyman.com.
Hey, Dad, how do airplanes fly? What's in this box? Can I touch this? Where does sand come from? Is this tree good for climbing? What happens if I mix these two things together? How are babies made? What does this thing do?
Kids are curious about everything, including guns. Talking to them about gun safety in your home is a good first step, but you can do more. Always keep your guns locked, unloaded, and stored separately from ammunition. Storing your guns securely is the best way to prevent family fire, including unintentional shootings. For more information on safe gun storage and ways to keep your family safe, visit endfamilyfire.org. That's endfamilyfire.org.
What do we keep in the attic? What's this thing called? Can I ride my bike backwards?
Like I said, kids are curious. It's up to us to keep them safe. Brought to you by End Family Fire, Brady, and the Ad Council.
Fruitcakes are just for Christmas, right? Gosh, I feel sorry for you. I mean, what if we had done that with bacon? Bacon is only for breakfast. We'd never have bacon cheeseburgers. We'd never be able to save a salad by adding bacon bits. We'd never have Brinner. That's breakfast for dinner. Don't limit yourself. Fruitcakes for St. Patrick's Day. Fruitcakes for graduation. Fruitcakes for Thursday. Beatrice Bakery and Grandma's Fruitcakes are perfect for every occasion. Check them out in downtown Beatrice or online at beatricebakery.com. Welcome to our world of yum.
Hi, I'm Dr. Rob Rhodes, a Nebraska family practice physician. Are you or someone you love at risk of an opioid overdose? Get the free Opie Rescue app for your phone. Opie Rescue can guide you through the steps of how to respond to an opioid overdose. Be Opie ready. Download Opie Rescue today.
Paid for by the CDC. Sponsored by the Nebraska Department of Health and Human Services and aired in cooperation with the Nebraska Broadcasters Association and this station.
The Home Builders Association of Lincoln and Bombers Garage are proud to sponsor this year's Cruisin' for the Trades car show on May 1st. It's the first major car show of the season, and they have 20 plus big trophies for muscle cars, old cars, classics, trucks and bikes, EVs, and anything in between. Register your car today at hbal.org and enter into as many categories as you wish for the show at SCC's campus at 88th and O. Proceeds from the event go to the Lincoln Home Builders Care Foundation to support careers in construction. Register today at hbal.org.
Yo, it's the captain, Rashawn Jackson. Join me this Wednesday at Wingstop at 28th and Superior from 11 to 2 for Husker Sports Talk and, most importantly, wings. That's Wednesday at Wingstop at 28th and Superior, the official sponsor of the captain. Order wings ahead at wingstop.com. See you there.
93.7 The Ticket, Fox, KFXL weather. Sponsored by Security First Bank, a relationship you can count on.
Still rather breezy, but not quite as windy as yesterday. Northwest winds could still gust over 30. We'll see an afternoon high of 59. Mainly clear tonight, a low down to around 31. Warmer tomorrow, highs up to around 70. South winds will be back at it again, gusting over 25 to 30. I'm meteorologist Tim Wright for 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Back to Talkin' Tens with Michaela Curtis and Kinsey Roby on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Over there. Yeah. Welcome back, everybody.
Now I know what it's like to be a mom. No, you can't. Listen, you can't do that. Now I would like to be a mom when you have like only one hand that you can use.
Well, I just want to let me just explain how I get the dog outside for those who are wondering, since I can't walk.
Also, please explain how you try to have her go to the bathroom at night, or just. Oh,
Okay,
you can do
well,
that.
I mean, first thing in the morning, like I don't even set her down on the ground because I know that she's gonna go potty instantly. So I scoop her up out of bed and hop on one leg and literally, again, I'm like carrying my crutches in one arm, her in the other arm. Thankfully, she's tiny. And then I like hop up the stairs, and then I'm right to the door outside.
She likes to eat dirt.
She loves the dirt. Wait, what did you tell me during the night? She sleeps through the entire night.
Well, you told me what I thought was like a really good idea, because where your room is and about the window right next to your bed.
But it didn't work.
Oh, so it doesn't come out?
Nope. I couldn't.
That's unfortunate.
But also,
what was the idea? I thought this was a pretty good
Well,
idea.
Okay, yeah. So like I'm technically in like the basement, but
technically you are in the basement.
Well, I don't know how to explain it. I have a window, but I could literally just stick her right outside the window
from her bed
and then crutch outside and grab her. But I haven't had to do that. So, yeah. She sleeps through the entire night. We love that. Don't have to get up.
She's making it easy for you.
Honestly.
A new mom over here.
She senses that I just can't right now.
Hey, don't buy me. So, what were we talking about on the break? Because if I'm being honest,
fifth years.
I don't like fully understand, because
I can explain it.
Well, okay. The reason why I don't understand is because I was told, not that like I was planning on transferring or anything, but like if I don't know if it was just because like we were the COVID year, like right after they granted us one,
Mhm.
but they told us that we could not leave for like the 5th year. Or okay, let me back up. I think because I wasn't a grad student, like I didn't have my 5th year as that.
Oh, that part.
Yeah.
I actually don't know.
Yeah. So
I think that makes sense though. So technically, like for the COVID year, if you're not a grad student, then you can't transfer. You have to do it at the school that you were at during COVID.
Yeah.
Possibly.
That's the
sounds
vibes that I
right.
got.
Okay.
But
It'll just be interesting to see though, because this past year was like the first year that people could take their COVID year. And so I'm assuming it was for every sport, but I mean for gymnastics specifically.
And this is gonna happen for like
every single school.
Yeah, but like for the next
3 years.
Yeah.
But your total number of scholarships for the team wasn't affected by COVID years. So typically for a D1 program, you can have 12 scholarships, but with the COVID year, you could have more than 12, but that was just like a 1 year type thing. And so now moving forward, you can only have 12 people on scholarship on the team. So that is kind of like why I said it would be interesting to see like what happens with potential people that are going to take their 5th year, if they will stay at their current school to do it, or if they will transfer to a different school. Also, like another thing is going back to the grad programs, like not every college could possibly have the grad program that you want to do. So that also just like opens up more doors on if, a different school has maybe exactly what you're looking for, and that's why you decide to end up somewhere else.
And that like doesn't mean that you don't want to be at the school, because like obviously you were there for 4 years and all of that. And I think that's one thing that like people, especially on Twitter, like have a hard time.
Twitter.
Yeah, Twitter and like college gymnastics, which I don't know about like every other sport, but like college gymnastics,
it is
I find
insane sometimes.
I find out so much about or like through Twitter, and I'm like, I'll find something out or I'll read something and I'm like, I'll shoot it to you, and I'm like,
yeah,
did you see this? Did you read this?
Well, and I remember too, not this year, but I think it was sophomore year when I had gotten hurt. Like, I was seeing stuff on Twitter about my injury that wasn't even true and like wasn't even announced, which is just kind of crazy how people can just jump to conclusions.
Well, and I was gonna say like Twitter, especially like after season is done, is insane. Just because there's like so many like,
well, and during season.
Yeah, I guess. But like after season, they're like, oh, this person's gonna go there, this person's gonna go there, this person was spotted here, this person followed this school on Instagram, and I was like, okay, like, yeah. So I don't know. It's definitely a lot weirder now, just because like
I don't even like. At least right now, I'm kind of just scroll through and I'm like,
yeah,
I need a breather. I need a break before I can look at stuff like that again.
Well, and it's also hard just because you don't know what's true. And I mean, this like has to deal with like social media in general, but like,
yeah.
And I feel so out of the loop. Like it's insane. Cause I'm like, I don't know, not being in the gym right now, like Nebraska gym, not that like, I don't know what's going on in the sense that like things are happening, but like, I don't know how girls practices are just because like, I'm not there. I don't know like really anything. So if I don't even know what's happening here, like I don't even know what to expect, what's happening at like
somewhere
Washington
else.
or whatever. But
yeah,
no, Twitter is definitely an interesting form of media to like look into.
Yeah.
Especially during off season, just because you're just like, man. And then like I think what's worse though is sometimes they won't even name people, and it just makes it so much more confusing.
Yeah, you just have to like assume or like put the pieces together sometimes. Yeah.
I don't know how to. I'm like, wait, this doesn't line up.
Yeah, some people just have a lot of time on their hands, I guess. I don't know.
I'm starting to feel like one of those people.
Me too, actually. I'm one of those people.
Now
But
that
not
we're-
here soon. I mean, we've got a couple more weeks and then it'll be
Isn't it crazy?
on to a
It
new
is
journey.
Crazy. Alrighty. Well, go for it, Roby.
Once again, thank you guys for listening on 93.7 FM The Ticket. I'm Kinsey and I was here with Michaela, and thank you for listening.
Hey, you forgot Dixie.
And Dixie.